another sunny day.
Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Shoelaces. Ooh, we are having a rainy Sunday. It is just so misty outside, which I love. I think we got up to maybe 75 today. It was raining pretty moderate today. It wasn't super heavy. Medium rain, which is not too bad. I know next week, well, the week coming now, we're supposed to get a lot of rain and it's going to go back down into the 60s. And I feel like, to me anyway, I feel like it's winter again. But I don't know. I don't really like the cold. But I have been riding my bike again. So I think for me, that might be decent. I'm trying to, get back into bike riding. It's been a few months since I've been on a bike, and I've been using every excuse in the world. It's too cold, it's been rainy, and it's really just excuses. So I'm back out there, going over the Brooklyn Bridge, which is pretty cool, the incline. I thought it would be a lot tougher because I've been off the bike for a little while, but I feel really stronger. I have been taking the stairs in a station and also at work. So my legs are really strong. I don't feel like I am struggling as much with the inclines, going over the bridge, into the city and back into Brooklyn. So I feel pretty good about that. So yay me. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit better with it now. I wanted to go see Sinners. Did any of you guys get to see that? Please let me know in the comments. I heard it was really good. I believe it's about vampires. I had a few people tell me that they seen it twice. So I'm assuming it's really good movie. I can't wait to see it. That is probably going to be on my to-do list maybe this week sometime, or definitely by the weekend. I want to catch it. I don't want to hear anything about it. People have been talking about it. I've been trying to stay away from them, and I'm like, I don't want to hear anything about it. I just want to go in and watch it. And again, I've seen the previews a few times, but even with the previews, I can't really get a feel for the movie. And I know a lot of the women are seeing it because of Michael B. Jordan. He was a handsome guy, by the way, very handsome. But a lot of guys said that they seen it twice. So it must be something to it. I can't wait to see that. Forgive the airplane overhead, guys. I know you hear that. It's that time of day for some reason in the afternoon. We get a lot of airplane traffic where I am. So that's happening. What else has been going on? I have been increasing my water intake. I have to admit, I do not drink enough water at all. For some reason, I cannot drink a lot of water. And I've been so mindful this past week. I've been trying to get in all my ounces of water, and it's so important to stay hydrated. And I know that. But for some reason, I just can't do it. And I've tried flavor water. I can't get down a glass of water. I will go to everything else, juice. Of course, you guys know I love my Coca-Cola. And it's just not cutting it. And I find that I need to stay hydrated. And it's not even just a summertime thing. It's just every day. I have to be mindful of getting in that water. So I've been doing really well with that. I'm proud of me. And, in the morning, I'm, getting in my ounces of water. In the evening, I'm getting in my ounces of water. And that's not to say that I don't have, the Coca-Cola from time to time. But I am getting in water. So for those of you who are, in the same, kind of area that I am not taking in water, please, it's so important, just for your nails, your skin, your hair, and just an overall feeling, goodness. And I notice also too, like when you're working out, and I feel more energetic, when I'm riding my bike with, being really hydrated. It helps, get my body in motion, and seeing how our body is mostly water, you really need to replenish that. So if you haven't been, take it from me, somebody who stays dehydrated. Drink your water. It's so important. And what else? Quick question too. Asking for a friend, sort of kind of myself as well. So if you are out, right, in a restaurant and you ordered a meal, how many chances would you give the wait staff to make your order right? Now, me, I order something and they bring it back to me and it's not quite right. They added something that I asked them not to add. The first time I will send it back, because I feel like that's fair. But if it's not right the first time and I send it back the second time and it comes back and it's still not correct, I'm not sending it back again. I feel like at that point, they're going to consider me a problem. And I don't care where you work, there are clicks everywhere. So it doesn't matter because wait staff and the kitchen staff, they're friends most times. So it's going to be like, table number 7, she's causing an issue, and I feel like, they may do something to your food. So by the second time, they can keep it. I'm not going to eat it. I'm just going to cancel my whole order. I'm not having any of that. But I had a discussion with a friend and they were pretty adamant that, they are going to send it back until it's right. Like, I'm not doing that. And I know that, things happen in the kitchen and I'm not saying that they're doing it on purpose. It's busy back there, but I feel like after the second time, it's going to present a problem and they're going to consider you a problem. And I just don't want to risk, anything happening to my food. So I'm asking you guys, let me know how many times or how many chances would you give, a restaurant, to make your order right? Would you even, the first time, would you get up and would you go? Would you pay for the meal? I I'm trying to think if I've ever been in a situation. I've been in a situation when I had dinner with someone and they paid for the meal. And I'm like, I'm not paying for this meal. It's absolutely crazy to me. By this time, the manager would come out and say, well, listen, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to take this off. And I'm like, no, I feel like my whole meal should be comp because it wasn't any fault of mine. And, would you tip them for the other person? I think if the other person, ate their food, yes, they should definitely pay for it and they should tip accordingly. But I don't feel that I should have to pay for my meal if you ruined it for me and I didn't have a good experience. So I definitely believe that. And when I'm out and I'm having dinner, I do believe in tipping. I think I'm a great tipper, when we're out. But if you messed up my food, we are not having that. So yeah, I am again asking for a friend and myself, kind of, sort of. So um, what else has been happening? So yeah, today is just regular Sunday, errand day. Told you guys again, it's a little misty outside. I'm deciding whether or not I want to ride my bike tomorrow. I know it's going to be a little rainy. I don't know how much rain we're getting, but it's going to be rainy outside. I think I'm just going to suck it up and gear up and take the bike out because I feel that I'm on a roll now. I've been really good with it and I don't want to stop because I feel like I'm going to get lazy again and find another excuse why I should not ride my bike because of the rain. And if I keep not riding because of the rain, then I'm not going to do it. So I'm probably going to just suck it up and get on the bike. And tomorrow I have all my rain gear. I tend to carry it with me in my bag, so I'm ready for that. Yay! I'm looking forward to a fun-filled week. Mother's Day is coming up, fast approaching. I think Mother's Day is actually on Sunday. So to all you mommies out there, happy Mother's Day, fast approaching. I hope you get everything you want, especially rest, especially if you have little ones running around. Get lots of rest, and I hope you have breakfast in bed, delicious breakfast in bed. So that's coming. And that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to come on and say hello. I'm trying to be a little more consistent, on here. Just, having some fun. I'm changing over the theme for this podcast. It's just going to be about stuff, regular, day to day stuff that's going on with me and, things that I like and, find interesting. So that's really what it's going to be, but I enjoy it. Thank you guys again, all my supporters who listen in and just, encourage me to keep going because it's something that I actually enjoy doing. I really appreciate you, giving me the motivation and, just a push to just, continue on here. So thank you guys, for checking in and, making sure everything is okay. And I really enjoy that. So I am going to leave this here and I want you guys to have an amazing rest of the day. And I hope the upcoming week is beautiful for everyone. And, I want you guys to also remember to take a minute for yourselves. I know sometimes, especially, we're going through so much today mentally and emotionally. It's a lot going on. And I know for myself including, sometimes we smile and we laugh a lot and, try to just get through the day. But it takes a toll. So take a minute, take 15 minutes if you have to for yourself and just breathe. Have a moment and just kind of unwind. Try not to let the stresses get to you and take over. So, if you need to take a day off of work, take a day off of work. If you need to stay in bed for an extra hour, stay in bed for an extra hour. Do whatever it is you need to do to get your mental health right because it's just so, so important. So, again, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys have the most amazing rest of the day, and I hope the upcoming week is absolutely beautiful for all of you. I want you guys to always remember to stay intrigued, and until next time, bye.